Welcome to 31 Days of Horror. I'm Eric Miller.
And I'm Claire.
Wanna play?
What did we watch this time, Claire?
We watched Child's Play, 1988.
88, and it was Claire's first time ever watching it.
It was. Never have I ever seen Child's Play.
And from what I just learned, she thought Child's Play was up here.
I was terrified.
And what'd you get?
I got, down here.
Yes.
Can you see my hands down?
You stupid shit!
What were your thoughts?
So I think I was really disappointed because I remember seeing like a fraction of the movie when I was still a kid and still playing with dolls, and I was like, nope, not going near that. And I have never ever made the attempt to watch it again. So I came to watch it today, and I was still very terrified of this movie. And then it was like,
Well, to be fair, you did have a pillow to cling on to.
Yes, that's my process. I have to hide behind a pillow when I get really scared. I like to kind of peek out, but I ended up just kind of laying on the pillow. So
You did have one audible scream.
there was one. And that was the scene where she is just finding out that there aren't any batteries in the doll the whole time, and he does the exorcist thing and he flips his head around.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
And that was a scream moment. So I would give the first 20 minutes of the movie a good solid
Because it went from having the puppet face, and then once he came to life and showed the world, he got the different puppet face that he's do all the. And it lost some effect for me. It was much scarier when it was just, "Hi, I'm Chucky. Want to play?" And his eyes would look around, he'd watch TV or things like that.
Yeah. So the scariest moment of the movie is when they're together with their babysitter, and Chucky wasn't even moving. It was just this kid, and I think kids when you put them in scary situations, they're naturally creepy.
Welcome to my cat's butt. Never mind.
So all the little kid had to do was lean over to Chucky and then be like, "Chucky wants to watch the 9 o'clock news."
Yeah.
That shit's creepy as hell. And then when you're not really seeing Chucky in his full
Chuckiness?
Yeah, Chuckiness, but instead he's just kind of pitter-pattering around behind the walls.
Yeah.
That was scary. But you're right, it once all that goes away and maybe halfway into the movie they're actually showing him running, jumping, climbing trees. And you're like, oh, okay, I'm just watching this, but instead there's no lurking, there's no were there any jump out moments?
There were a couple, but again it went from being creepy dolls, suddenly the TV turns on and Chucky's watching the news, to him standing in the doorway talking to someone as evil Chucky, and it just you're right, it kind of took away from being actually scary. I think only 2 people died, right? The Maggie, the Aunt Maggie, and then the ex-partner of Charles Lee Ray.
Yeah, you're right.
We did learn something about Maggie.
She's a bitch and deserves to die.
That was a good line. I'm surprised that kid was given that line to say. But
yeah. And I will say that there's something comical about, because the child, Andy, has to relate to everybody what he's saying. And so you've got this child saying, "Maggie's a bitch and she deserves to die." And you're like, oh, that's kind of strange. Haha, it's kind of funny. But then you take it into this doll who is supposed to be comical and very characterized, being like, "You're a son of a bitch and you deserve to die." And it's just kind of funny and not scary at all. Yeah. I think it was more on shock factor, oh, doll said a curse word.
Yeah, I think there was an old Twilight Zone episode that had a doll that came to life that was going to kill people. Back in the day, I don't know if this was inspiration. This was not the first doll coming to life, but definitely this set a good trend for, I think, I don't know when Puppet Master was related to this, but I will review Puppet Master later on.
Keep an eye out.
Demonic Toys, another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, favorite scene? At the end?
No, I think I'm going to go with when Maggie is reading on the couch, and you just kind of see this little doll like scurrying across. I'm scared of spiders, so I don't like things scurrying like out of the corner of my eye, and that's what it was. So, and that's what made it scary. Like, she's not really seeing it, but you can see it. And I really like how they use like the point of view instead of showing Chucky walk. Instead, they kind of showed what he's walking by.
Yeah.
So that was kind of
The
good.
Chucky cam, so to speak.
Yeah.
It's had Chris Sarandon, host Princess Bride Humperdinck.
Yes.
It had Brad Dourif, who I think is a great actor, as Chucky. Charles Lee Ray, and the voice of Chucky.
Right.
And this movie has, I think, 6 sequels. There's a new one coming out, so that makes it 6. So there's total of 7 Chucky movies total coming out.
Which blows my mind because he kind of got all of his limbs blown off and was set on fire and got shot through the heart, which the voodoo man said that he wasn't.
Well,
that was the way to kill him.
He gave love a bad name.
So I don't understand how the sequel will work. I guess I have to watch that one too.
Well, keep in mind, Jason Voorhees got blown up and he managed to come back to life. So there.
But Jason Voorhees is so much better than Chucky.
Well, maybe we can review him later. Okay, so you want to rate it 1 to 5? 1 being we hated it, 5 being we loved it.
I will give it a 2 shitty cop. Yeah, the cop was terrible. He was a terrible cop.
He did get beat up a lot.
He got beat up by a doll.
Yes, often.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of like, pick up the doll, I have you, I can break you in pieces or throw you in the microwave or the oven, but no, I'm going to throw you across the room. So you can come back and get me.
Mm-hmm.
That happens.
Yeah, he was a crappy cop, and so I give it 2 crappy cops.
2 crappy cops. Well,
Yeah.
I will give it because,
Sorry. Only watch this movie if you are 5 and you still play with toys. That's the only way it'll scare
You stupid chip!
Whoa. Bold statement. I will give it 3 Brad Dourifs because I think it was a kind of a good trendsetter for doll movies. And it did good enough to make more. Well, with that, I think we'll end this review of Child's Play. So go watch it and maybe be scared a little bit.
This much.
This much. Have a good day. Bye.
He's something, isn't he?